spot, we are having a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teen Machines, Shredder, and the Shredder-Mobile. Coming to us from the folks over at Playmates Toys. Now, it does actually say Spin Master down at the bottom corner, just because Spin Master does distribution here in Canada for all the Playmates Toys figures. And so, there you go. Having a look, continuing our looks at the Teen Machines, had to, of course, have a look at the Shredhead himself, with the Shredder-Mobile, which does bear a very striking resemblance to the driver inside the vehicle. Flip around the back of the package. Utilizing Krang Power Cell technology, Shredder and the Foot Clan are terrorizing the city with high-tech vehicles. Team Green answers back and develop their own powerful line of Teen Machines. It's funny also to note, too, with the Canadian packaging, that it does also list the other languages, but the very last tagline at the bottom of the description is actually omitted from this packaging versus the US that we've had a look at. Excuse me. The other figures available are the Raph and Shellraiser, Leo and the AT3, Mikey and Hot Rod, Donnie and Service Truck, Leo and Stealth Bike, Splinter and the Rat Attack, Shredder with the Shredder-Mobile, Fish Face and the Shell Cruiser, Casey Jones and the Ice Machine, Donnie and the Patrol Buggy, Mikey and the Patrol Buggy, and finally, Raph and the Monster Truck. To check out more from the folks over at Playmates Toys, you can go to www.playmatestoys.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, however, we'll get a better look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teen Machines, Shredder, and the Shredder-Mobile. Here's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We've already had a look at the pamphlet the first time, but you know what? It's such a cool pamphlet. I love pamphlets. Let's open it up and have a look at them again. Shredder comes with a pamphlet that shows not only the single released vehicles, but also the 2-packs. I saw both these in stores. And also, flip around the other side, we've got the Turtles Revenge track set, as well as the play sets Sewer Gas Station and the Garage Sewer Lair. There's also a shell launcher that launches off as well. And finally, open up the pamphlet revealing some fun artwork inside of the Teen Machines. That being said, let's put that to the side and have a look at Shredder with his Shredder-Mobile. Also kind of looks like the Batmobile, a little bit, until you start looking at the back of the helmet here, which looks exactly like Shredder. Shredder, I guess, must have gone to a customizer and said, hey, just build me a car that looks like me. And then somebody in the back says, you want your car to look like a jerk too? Well, hey, what was that? Nothing. Shredder, I think, maybe just because it's the fact that he's silver, I don't know, just does not seem to have as much detail as some of the other pieces, like Fish Face and the other turtle brothers that we had to look at. I guess because their eyes are more predominant, they had a little more white going on, that they just stand out. Shredder seems maybe just a tad bit more on the lost side, just because he's got all that silver. There's a little bit of flesh color to break it up, but there's a lot of gray going on in this figure. The engine and the side exhaust also screams to me like Venom. Like this is a Venom kind of car with the symbiote. I do think the car's neat though. And with the 2-packs, you can essentially get the same Shell-Mobile, the Shredder-Mobile, just in a different color. I think it came in like black as well. So that's of course kind of cool too. It's not an overly heavy piece. It feels like it probably is like the lighter of the batch that we had to look at. Like comparing it to the Leo, Leo feels a little bit heavier, not by much, but he does feel a little bit heavier than Shredder's Shredder-Mobile. And then also comparing that to some of the others that we had to look at, the Raph and Shellraiser, again feels just a little bit heavier. And then we had Fish Face, which I feel like could be the heaviest of the bunch. Again, don't feel like it's die-cast metal. I could be wrong, but it feels like it's just plastic on these pieces. But you can see how very much different they are from all one another. Like the vehicles themselves aren't carbon copies to one another, and all the figures themselves that are sitting in the cockpit or the driver's seat in this case are very different from one another. So I really like it. They're fun, they're small, they're compact, as with most die-cast cars. They're something you can take to go, but Not only I think are these cool just for show plate pieces that you can just pick up and play with, but I think they really do scream the play sets. You start getting the tracks involved, and you start getting the activity sets involved, I think is where you really can have a lot of fun with these pieces. Today's Toy Spot, we were continuing our looks at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Team Machines. We're looking today at Shredder and the Shredder Mobile. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more toy spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.